Netflix. You see it. I wanted something different. I wanted to feel the cool breeze across my hair follicles. That's what happens when you got options. Yeah, man. So I had to chop it down, give me a little breathing room, if you will. Welcome to the Floyd House Flicks Physical Media Commute, Season 2, Episode 13. You know what that means. Friday. Boodle-a-doo-doo. Friday, the Season 2, 13th episode. Something like that. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Isn't that something? 2022. Fitting to be in the books. And I'm going to tell you, it's been one. But it ain't over yet. We got a whole nother, week of 2022. And who knows what can happen. Anything can happen. Anything could happen. It'll be a crazy time. Back on track. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of the above to the Floyd House Flicks channel. Thank you for those that are riding with me already. And if you've just stumbled across this video, thank you. And I hope you hang out and see what we talk about. We talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Most of it is about physical media, and we're going to continue to talk about it. Paul and Oates. Paul and Oates, my man, how are you, sir? Yes, you caught me. You caught me. I'm here. You caught me. I'm smoking a little, I want to call it a Christmas stick. This is a Placentia. Nice, calm stick. You got to love it. And it's going to be my commute home. So, again, thank you guys for joining me. Physical Media Commute number 13 of the second season. Floyd House Flicks. Okay, let's do it. All right. Again, all the little odds and ends. What was it? The steelbook, 4K steelbook of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Was it Dead Men Tell No Tales? Somehow or another, I don't know that I knew that was on 4K steelbook. I know the first Pirates of the Caribbean was on 4K, and it didn't get great reviews. But I must have forgotten that the Dead Men Tell No Tales was on it too. I tell you, we're just buying stuff just for the sake of buying stuff. I almost pre-ordered. When I say almost, I have to say almost because I didn't. I might do it when I get home. But the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it went up and it's been sitting in my cart at Best Buy. Between what else is in my cart? That I have 4 movies in the cart. Here comes the memory tester. 4 movies in the cart. One is that Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One is the other things. I swear to God, I got my Ginkgo biloba. My Ginkgo biloba shows up on, I think that's what, Friday. Sometimes this memory of mine, boy, I tell you, you get to be 50 something, and shit happens. Your memory is not. Some of y'all ain't got no memory, and you half my age, and so I don't take it too hard, but it's a little troublesome sometimes for me. Especially when you're doing these types of things, trying to do videos about the movies you've purchased, and you can't remember half the movies you purchased. That speaks to 2 things. One, you're getting older, and your memory is not going to be as sharp as it should be. That's a fact of life, and that's kind of how that works. The other thing is, you're buying too many goddamn movies. That's the other thing. So, I've worked out a resolution. I was watching movies in Sue the other day. Hello, Sue, if you come across this. How are you? I was watching, I missed that. What did it say? What'd you say, Holland? It says, buying stuff just to get excited over a package when you get home. It is nice. You know, right now though, it's packages coming to the house all the time. It is Christmas, so it's tons of packages coming. My wife kind of let me know ish. She let me know ish that one of the things I had on my Christmas list we weren't able to get, which she could be bullshitting me because, you know, why not keep it a surprise? Because she knows that I want it. So why not keep it a surprise? And I'm not gonna fight that. There is one thing that she had tucked away that I kind of stumbled across by mistake, and I'm not gonna talk about it. But that's my baby. She take care of me. I love you, hon. Yeah, you're the best. 25 years of marriage in February. Can you dig it? I can. But yeah, there's stuff coming all the time. So packages coming to the house is like, you know. So what else? There is Halloween stuff, right? Halloween Ends. That's getting ready to ship. My first version of Terrifier 2 shows up today, if it's not already there. The Walmart Steelbook decided to ship, and it should be arriving today. Oh, then Fire 2, but that's the Blu-ray. And I also actually double dipped. But really all that means is, I don't know if the Terrifier 2 is a Blu-ray DVD or if it's just a Blu-ray. But it don't matter because that 4K, once it arrives, is going in that Steelbook. Done deal. And wonder what that is or isn't. I'm not gonna say because I wasn't supposed to be there. It was literally, I was looking for something and I stumbled across something and oops. So I shan't incriminate myself further just because I don't want to say I was being nosy or snoopish or anything like that. That wasn't my intention. But, you know, I stumbled across something. But I ain't gonna say. So there. But it's something that I definitely wanted, and thank you to my wife for that. But anyways, yeah, so here we go, memory shit. So, yeah. Damn it. See what happens? You get sidetracked, shit just goes floop right out your ear. But, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Terrifier 2. Okay, and then, I was watching Movies and Sue. That's where I was. She laid out the first month of 2023 in terms of movies that are coming out. And she put them all out. She spoke of all the ones that are coming out in the 4 buying, I think she said it was 5 buying weeks in 2023. I'm not sure if that's right or wrong, but not on her part, but on my part. Have you seen Halloween Ends and Terrifier 2? I saw Halloween Ends, but I didn't see Terrifier 2. And, yeah. Yeah, I get it. Terrifier Halloween Ends wasn't that great. But you may as well get it because I think you need to just close out the collection. And there's that. That's done. So, Sue laid out all the movies that are coming out in January. And there were some that were worth it and some that weren't worth it. And at the end of the day, it seems like some of the choices she made are probably in and around the choices that I would have made. With the exception of one. And that one is the Cloverfield Steelbook. Now, she said she saw it. It was a flash sale on Amazon. And it was like $17.99. I might have gotten it then. In fact, no, I wouldn't have because I saw it. I saw the flash sale for Cloverfield Steelbook. I have Cloverfield 4K. I don't think I need to get... That wasn't like a favorite of mine. I don't think. So I'm okay with not having the Cloverfield Steelbook. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with settling for what I have. So it almost seems like there's probably 4 movies tops that I would buy in January. 4. Topo Chico. It's good shit. So 4 movies. So I said the last time I was on here, I said that if I could buy a max of 6 movies a month, I would be okay with that. They're not all going to be 4Ks or anything like that. So the most that would be spent is what, $120, $240 for the month. $240 a month is, I don't know, to some degree is kind of a lot. $240 a month on movies that I'm not recouping anything from, because it's sort of like, guys that have successful YouTube channels. They're able to monetize their channels and get money from their views and their streams and everything else, which is great. Subscribers on YouTube, which is great. I always say I'm very grateful, and it would very much appear. What up, KB? What up? What up? What up? Merry Christmas to you, brother. Merry Christmas to you. I hope all is well. Enjoying a nice Placentia for the ride home, and Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas. I'm very grateful for all the subscribers that I have on YouTube, but I'm very much a niche character. What up, Culture Trini in the house. Culture Trini in the house. Respect. But I'm a niche guy. I don't have the biggest following because, like expensive whiskey, I'm not for everybody. And that's cool. I don't intend to be for everyone. I can be gruff. I can be abrasive. I can be all of those things that people can't deal with. And I don't think I'm any of those things. In most cases, I'm just being honest. So, sometimes, everything is not for everyone. And if I'm that guy that is the physical media guy that forgets stuff he's purchased, can't run off titles off the top of my head, most times I speak to what I know. I try to speak about things that I know. And that's okay. And in all honesty, the people that do support me on YouTube and IG and the like are pretty much the only reason I stick around to do this kind of stuff. Excuse me, because before I was doing this kind of stuff, I was just doing it. Just collecting, watching movies, having a blast. It's nothing. Nothing. That's really what it should be. It started off as, just, I guess, more like a passion project. And then I looked at it from the place of, well, I see other people having these conversations, and I know that I can contribute something to those conversations, so why not? Why not? There's a lot of people that are over it, and it is not fun sometimes. It's not fun. And again, you know why it's not fun? Because we have, and I've said this from the very beginning, you have a lot of snobs in these groups. People that don't Yeah, it's kind of like this. Yeah, I know of them, but I don't really talk to them. Why not? Just it's very snobbish, very arrogant, very elitist. And when you think about it, if you're a real one, when I say the term a real one, if you're a real one, you know what I mean. When I say if you're a real one, you know who's who and what's what, you know? Because, I mean, let's keep it a buck. I could sit and talk about shit. I mean, I don't claim to be the biggest baller. Give me like my $30 to go. I'm not trying to say I'm the biggest baller. You asshole. But when something goes from being fun to not being fun, why do it? Why do it? I would think as a community, or even as a social experiment, people could be better to each other just for the mutual enjoyment of physical media. That's all. We have that in common. We all enjoy physical media. We enjoy watching it. We enjoy buying it. We enjoy collecting it. So from that standpoint alone, we can be better human beings to each other because we have a common, what do they call it, a common a commonality, if you will. That's the thing that joins us together, because we can talk about physical media all day. We can talk about movies all day, whatever the genre. You know, there are a lot of us that have genres that we enjoy more than others, and that's fine. And there's a lot of people that enjoy certain types of movies that we probably never watch. But because we like movies, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. Now, that's where a lot of people go out in these blind buys and just start buying things that they would never buy. Because someone that they respect, or at least, you know, are convinced that they know what they're talking about, you'll go out on a limb and go on a blind buy spree and start buying a bunch of stuff that you know nothing of. All these weird boutique labels and all of that stuff. Lots of stuff we don't want to buy. I know a lot of people buy a lot of Criterion. I talk about Criterion all the time in that respect. And that's one of the bigger boutiques, if you will, if we consider Criterion is boutique, yeah. So they come out with more art movies, art house movies than I even knew existed. And you have people, for instance, like James from, was it 20 and 21st? And he loves Criterion films. He loves the art house films. He loves them. He talks about them often. Most of his videos are about Criterion films, which is great, because now you can have someone that knows the label, knows the films, and can have well-rounded conversations and share information about those films. You may never have heard of these titles before. There's this one they talk about, Red, White, and Blue. I know of it. I don't know too much about it, but I've heard people speak of them on a high level. Like they're something that you need to see. And there's no, and certain people, when they talk about these things, there's no arrogance. There's no, now, I don't know if people are speaking with arrogance, but there's an air of it, and you can pick up on it when you just sit yourself in the community long enough. And I've said this before, I've had a few people reach out to me and talk to me about the community and how people are mean. That's sad. That's kind of sad. You know why it's really kind of sad? Because I know a lot of these cats are sitting at home in their mother's basement. I'm just saying. I don't mean to sound like that, but I'm just saying. I don't think you can do that and then be, shitty to somebody that's trying. They don't have to know as much as you know about physical media. They just have to open the conversation, and you might want to just be able to be there to support it and encourage them. This is what these groups should be. These groups should be supportive because you have somebody that's like-minded in the sense that they like movies too. Listen, I want Roadhouse so bad. Got my first purchase from Vinegar Syndrome, Roadhouse, Cloak and Dagger, and Her Smell, which I've never heard of Her Smell. I know what it means to me, but I've never heard of the movie Her Smell. I have that Cloak and Dagger box. That shit is amazing. Cloak and Dagger was actually a movie that we would watch as children. Well, kids. Yeah, 13, 14, I guess. Yeah, I think we were around 13, 14. Jack Flat. That was the shit. Hey guys, KB, those are some nice additions. Don't have Her Smell though. Well, Her Smell ain't for everybody. Ba-doom. I don't know. You got to put me on the Her Smell. I need to know more about it. I need to know. Like, you have to be careful if you're saying that around the wife. I need to know more about Her Smell. She gonna look at you crazy. But I really want that hard copy blues. All right, hard copy. I need to know more about that that Roadhouse. I really want that Roadhouse. I was talking to someone who is subscribed to the Vinegar Syndrome, which I applaud, because there's no way in hell I am subscribing to that. I mean, not that they don't put out great shit, because we already know that they do, and we already know the benefits of it. But I get anxiety from even thinking about paying $800 and something. Mr. Nichols, I get anxiety from considering paying $800 and something for that subscription. That seems like a lot. Call me frugal, because I am, but that's a lot. And there's a bunch of movies that I don't necessarily want. And someone that I was watching their video about those subscriptions, he was like, you could always sell these movies and you'll wind up making not only the money that you spent back, but more. I get it. But I don't want to be bothered with it. I don't want to be bothered with it. So, I can't. All right, fellas, I'm going to jump off here, and I will get back to you soon on the Blacks in Cinema Sunday. We're going to follow up there. What are we going to watch? I don't know, but when I do, you'll be the first to know. All right, guys, take care. Floyd House Flicks in the building. Physical Media Commute number 13. We out the door. Everybody be safe. Merry Christmas. You guys be good and love on each other. Love your family. And I'll holler at y'all soon enough. Peace and love. Floyd House Flicks.